y'all fellas watching. We hop back on to part 2. You know, starting back off where I left off. The book of Micah, chapter 2 and 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. All right? So, yo, that's talking about what? These Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Eisenhowers, you know? They're the ones that's in control of this sinful kingdom. You know? And they sit back and devise and make different type of plans and all that. All right? They make different type of plans and all that, man. They make plans to try to, first of all, they got the FEMA camp set up for you people out here, man. I ain't even gonna call you sheep. Because y'all like that, y'all being led to a slaughter, man. All right? And for you niggas that voted for Donald Trump, yo, y'all about to get exactly what y'all was asking for, man. Y'all what y'all was asking for. This is Micah chapter 2 and 1. It's that and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in their slocket. It is in the power of their hand. All right? So that's just like, yo, you got the power to do something, you home meditating on shit. And when you wake up, you like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna make this shit happen. That's the same thing that these people doing with your lives, man. You know? But y'all's too blind and retarded to see the things that's going on right in front of your face, man. Y'all too blind and too retarded. Starting in September for the children, they want a mandatory vaccination. You have to give your children vaccinations and all that. So, yo, they had to think about that when they went home and went to sleep. You know? So it's in their power to do so. So when they woke up, they like, yo, you know what? I want everybody to get a vaccine shot. That has to go to school, and it's mandatory. And if you don't get it, be taking your children from you, man. You know? But the Lord said, woe to them that do that. And what woe means, the word woe means this is coming to America, destruction. Verse 2 says, and they covet fields and take them by violence and houses. So they and his house, even a man in his heritage, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. So they oppress you in your house. All right? So what's your house? That's your heritage. Where you come from, man. Your blood don't put the fatherless. Not because the men don't want to be fatherless. The system to take us out of the households. This is Micah chapter 2 and 2. It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence. So, yo, you go over there and ask Saudi Arabia, which I was just watching a video on the opiate fields over there. You know? The whole opioid. And, yo, Americans, they talk about Kensington. They the ones bringing in all the heroin. But they make movies like American Gangster and try to put the bull Frank Lucas as the face of the drug dealer when it's really them. Every nigga that live in the hood, they don't own no goddamn planes and none of that, man. They don't own no boats. But it seems like all the drugs and all that end up in our communities. That's called the trap, called the system. But y'all buy some answers for that, man. When he was younger, he was like, I got plans for you. You know? And then we act like, oh, some y'all shot, man. He got plans for Esau, man. I'm against this family evil. So when evils is coming to this country, whether you believe it or not, it really don't matter. But when it comes, you gonna know it. And you gonna remember like, yo, that nigga born in Cecil B. Moore, he was telling the truth. It says, therefore thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua, behold, against this family and ye, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither haughtily, for this time is evil. So it says, neither shall ye go proudly, man. That's what the word haughty means. That means proud. And you can look around America right now, and it's a bunch of proud looks. A bunch of proud looks, man. Everybody want to be the flyest nigga in the hood. You want to be the flyest nigga in the hood, but you don't want to be the most righteous. That's being the flyest. Verse 4 says, in that day shall one take up a parable against you and lament with the doleful lamentation and say, we be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me? Turning away he hath divided our fields. Therefore thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of our Shah, man. You know? But matter of fact, I'm gonna grab the book of Joel, chapter 31 and 3. Because this is what I want, man. That's why my spirit is so much on the downfall of this place, man. Because for one, you people don't think it's going to happen. When it's right in front of your face. Shalaka, bear with me, man. Shalaka.
Why you stop when we come over here? We was trying to come and see what
I ain't stopping. I'm looking for scripture.
Get up here.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 31 and 3. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, I made a covenant with mine eyes. Why then should I then upon, Salaka, I think upon a maid? For what portion of God is there from above, and what inheritance of the Almighty from on high? Is not destruction to the wicked, a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity. So, yo, the word of manners, man. All right, it's the book in 1 and 3. It says it's not destruction to the wicked. All right? So who are the wicked right now that's running this earth? It's not about people, you know?
Move back.
It's no one is, all right? But you have nations that the Lord set up, which matter of fact.
So why you saying our people?
We're not the wicked ones. We're the righteous ones.
Oh, yeah?
According to the Bible. The Lord created us to be righteous. Like right now, we wicked.
Yeah.
We do more wicked than the wicked ones.
Right. Move back.
But now check this out. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna go to the book of Job. There we go. The book of Job, chapter 9, and verse 24. It says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right.
So now you got to think about who's controlling the earth right now.
Right.
We not. They're taking none of the laws that we supposed to go by and all that. It covers up the faces of the judges. You got to think about, you had a thing called the Dark Ages. When now people was in power. You can go back to the 13th. That got a dark image, dark scheming image around there. Just think, you know, people wrong thing. And they try to get all money. They try all that. No, it ain't about that, man. It's a and the teach things because it's coming.
So who you with?
I'm with them. Go after the doctrine of sponsors of GMS.
What's the name of your facility?
Watchman for the dope. Watchman for the dope.
Watchman?
Watchman.
W-I-S-C?
No, W, watch. Like you watching something? Watchman.
Watchman.
Yeah.
Okay, and y'all go,
This is church right here.
Here all the time?
Yep.
Are you ever with anybody or y'all all go individually?
I got brothers all over. I
Okay.
go associate.
I'm not on there, am I?
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're not. Your voice is, but you physically, you're not on it.
Okay.
You know? But
Alright, so leave me with the word, the bus party number. Leave me with something.
I'm gonna leave you with this. Back in Job chapter 31 and 3. And you can bank on this. It says it's not destruction to the wicked, a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity, man. All right? So the destruction of this place is like, it's going to be like a strange thing to the workers of iniquity. Because these people that do all these different type of acts and all that, they think it's a game. That's why you got, matter of fact, it shows you, it says, since judgment is not expediently, which means, like back in the ancient world, if you committed a certain act, you would get stoned to death. It would happen right then and there. But now it's been as though it don't happen right then and there. Our people just they building up the case. Like when the feds come to get you, like when the feds come to get you and all that, they like, yo, we gonna fall back. They mounted up a case. That's what the Lord doing right now. He mounting up a case on this place, so when he destroyed, it's done. It ain't no coming back. When they put you in jail, you ain't coming back. They want your life. You know? And that's what y'all by seeing outside going to do to this place.
So, my brother, do you think God will forgive all of us for all our sins? No
Yeah,
matter
he
what
will.
it was?
Listen.
No matter what it was?
Listen, if you repent, yeah.
The bus coming.
Yeah. Because all Israel, in the end, all Israel going to be saved. But to get saved in mercy, a lot is going to have to die first. But you have a good night, sis. Y'all brothers be strong, all right? Matter of fact, yo, damn, that's crazy. This is out of the book of Job, chapter 36 and 6. book of Job, chapter 36, 5, it says, behold, the Most High is mighty and despiseth not any, in strength and wisdom. He preserveth not the life of the wicked, but giveth right to the poor. Right? It says he preserveth of the wicked. So yo, all this sinning going around now, we like, yo, Lord, you said if they do this, that, they gonna get destroyed. Yeah. But it's like they still around. Why are they still around?
Yeah.
He don't preserve them.
So what do you think about, I know this is a hideous question, but I'm still gonna ask you, what do you think about the word devil? Turn backwards, it spells live.
I don't know. Because the word devil, it just means deceiver. Yeah. That's what the actual word means, deceiver. So when we be like, yo, you a devil, that means you deceiving the people. An adversary. The Hebrew, go back to the word adversary. You know, that means devil. And yo, and that's how crazy, and that's how slick this place is. All right, but when they say adversary, devil. All right, sis, have a good too. But yeah, man, the Lord, like all this wickedness going on and all that, man, you know, ain't no sin gonna go unpunished, man. You know, no sin gonna go unpunished. All right, just the book of Philippians, chapter 1, and verse 14. It says, and many of the brethren in Yahweh Shah, waxing confident by my bonds, are much more bold to speak the word without fear. All right? So that's the reason why we come out on the highways and byways and speak. It ain't no more we like, yo, you come out here and speak the words of Yahweh Shah without fear, man. We ain't sitting up in no church buildings and these buildings scared to death, man. We out here putting our life on the line for this truth, because out here is the battlefield, man. And anything can happen. It take a real man to come out here and stand up for his people, man. But our people look at us like we crazy. We don't make no sense. You know? Matter of fact, this is the book of this is the book of Philippians chapter 1 and 14. It says, and many of the brethren in Yahweh Shah waxing confident. So what we doing now, we waxing confident, man. All right? We've been doing that. Starting with the apostles and elders, a great millstone. All right? Starting with the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Waxing confident. Because we first started, how you start out? You start out watching videos. Seeing the apostles go out there and brother. And the elders like, oh shit, they out there doing it. You know? That's when you was in the gym, lifting. Now it's like, oh shit, they out there doing it. Now it's time for me to step up. and get out there on the streets and start speaking his truth, man. You know? A real man steps up for what he believes in and comes out and speaks it in the face of people, man. You know? In the face of in the face of your enemies, man. And you stand for that. You don't back down. All right? That's the book of Philippians chapter 1 and 14. It says, and many of the brethren in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, waxing confident by my bounds, are much more bold to speak the word without fear. So there ain't no fear over here, man. Come out here speaking his truth. Come out here speaking his word in great boldness, man. Matter of fact, since I said that, Salakia. Salakia. Salakia, Akim. This just slips my mind right now, man. But the scripture I'm looking for is when they talk about we shall stand in great boldness, man. All right? Matter of fact, Salakia. I got a scripture that comes to mind. John, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and 1. All right? It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and 1. It says, the wicked flee but the righteous are as bold as a lion. All right? So like the scripture in Philippians chapter 1 and 14 said, we out here bold, man. You know? When you doing something bold, you doing it in front of everybody, man. You ain't hiding that shit. And we coming out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America. What? Boldly, man. It ain't no secret to this shit. But our people still want to turn a deaf ear until everything starts happening. Then you go and want to turn and be like, oh Lord, what's going on? It's going to be too late. Just know you've been warned. This ain't no goddamn game. Matter of fact, man, I'm gonna hop into this, but this is some week, and I might just, hey man, Lord's will, I hop into it tonight. But like according to that song that Russia sang, talking about burn America and all that, y'all niggas think they playing with America, man? You think they just made up that song like, oh, book of hand of the child of the prophet. So the land is what? It's talking about America. Because the word Babylon in the Hebrew is Babal, which means confusion. All right? Which America is what? Full of confusion. Yo, matter of fact, you can look on the Facebook and all that, and it's a woman, or she was born a woman but want to be a man, but she pregnant. They're trying to make it seem like men can get pregnant with babies. That's confusing. This place is full of confusion. This place is confusion that you have to check a while to see if she was born a goddamn woman. You gotta look at birth records. Baby pictures. But now these motherfuckers Photoshop shit. That's a bunch of confusion, man. But it says the word and against the land of the Chaldeans was the Chaldeans, they was heavy into witchcraft. The same way that America is heavy into witchcraft. With your whole television, your music, football, basketball, all that's controlled by witchcraft, man. They put spells on that music. That's why all you niggas dress the same fucking way, man. Like a uniform, man. Cause you niggas mind, y'all niggas is so fucked up by this witchcraft, yo, you deceived, man. It says, declare ye among the nations and publish and set a standard, publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Babel was confounded, Merokadoc is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. All right? So that's what's coming to this place. All these different idols that the people worship is about to be broken into pieces, man. All these idols that you worship is about to be broken into pieces with this society. But you gonna believe it when it happens, because it's coming, man. The signs is already there. The chess pieces is already there. Salakia. Let's get the word published right there, man. All right? In the book of Jeremiah, the word publish is not nas. It says something lifted up. Standard signal. Look at the banner. All right, that's published. It's being lifted up. We live, man. All right? I'm Yasharala. That means rise Israel. That's the whole purpose we come out here to wake up the elect, man. Telling our nation to rise, man. Telling you about man. Listen. All right, so listen. The next not Shema. All right, which is to hear, listen to, obey. All right? It says, publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, brothers confounded. Morocco is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded images pieces, man. On the left-hand side, which is coming from Esau, their power is about to be broken into pieces, man. Their power is about to be broken down. Yo, y'all going into slavery, man. Esau, which is the so-called white man, y'all going into slavery. Hardcore sleep. All right. It says, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart.
You keep doing you, bro. You keep doing
no,
you.
Hold up. No, don't you? Y'all celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Y'all know he was a Negro? Fucking dumbass. These niggas are scoffing, man, you know? But yo, that's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to make this place desolate, man. All right? I'm going to read that again. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 3. It says, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove they shall depart both man and beast, man. So that's talking about America being completely destroyed by what? Thermonuclear missiles, man. Which how you people walking up and down the street now, that shit's about to cease, man. How they say Rome wasn't built in a day? America wasn't built in a day, but it's going to be destroyed within 1 hour with those thermonuclear. And nobody's ever going to dwell here again. The same way they don't dwell in the neighboring cities. It says, verse 4, in those days and in that time, said Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and shall seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua their power. So that's what's happening right now. So this is all prophecy, some being fulfilled right now, and some is soon to be fulfilled. All right? Some been fulfilled right now, and some will be fulfilled. Real sure. And then another hit here. This nigga's retarded. Why the hell is he out here on a Friday night reading the Bible, screaming, warning his people? No, cracker. You piece of shit. And that's how you gonna look when the missiles hit your gay ass. Fucking faggot. I'm getting tired of you, goddamn Edomites, man.
Peace, motherfucking nugget. I'm sorry, my bad.
I'm getting tired of you Edomites, man. It's coming. What the book of Habakkuk say? But the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it shall tarry, wait for it. But in the end it will speak and not lie. And that's the day. Amen. Verse 5 says, our people have caused, they have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. So, yo, that's how you got all these different, like you got your IUICs. But that's why they set up these different dudes to teach you different doctrines. All right? Because this is a heavy chapter. With them adversaries said, we offend not because they have sinned the habit of justice, even Yahweh send outside the hope of their fathers. All right? It says we move out of the and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrow shall be as a mighty Salakia. Their arrow shall be as a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. So, yo, that's talking about when these other nations start to shoot missiles on this place, man. They ain't gonna be able to take it back, hit the button like, yo, hit the button for the nukes. Oh, I ain't wanna do that shit. Let me take it back. You ain't gonna be able to do that, man. Once the missiles get shot off, they're not going away in vain. So whatever target that's intended for them to hit, they're gonna hit it, man. So and not in so many words, but America is finished, man. And you niggas that still things of America, you gonna die right along with this place, man. And mark the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because he say his words will not come back to him void, man. So they're not gonna come back empty. That's just like a nigga on the block, like, yo, you know, such and such, I want that nigga dead. And they put the hit out on that nigga and tell they man to go do it. And they know they man a cold shooter. And he go kill that nigga. That's what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua going to do to this place. So his words ain't going to come back void, man. Niggas always shopping on some slick shit. At least the boy last week at least asked me. And that's what our people do, want to film you, put you on camera, and then keep it moving, man. It says the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few, man. You know? It says, sin and Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied. Said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So all the people, when they start shit, they got rid of this place. Because look on these different places. All right? And it ain't him. It's his boss. But he's slapping sanctions on people like there's no tomorrow, man. thanks and that. You know? So you think that these other countries, once they start, they're gonna be happy, man. Verse 11 says, because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer, and grass and bellow as bulls. So yo, man, you got a thing like when the Rothschilds first took down our people, you know, I believe it, I forgot which Rothschild it was, but he wrote a letter concerning, talking about, yo, he's happy to inform, you know, the people that they took down Israel, which is the Israelites, man. He said he was happy to inform them of that. You know? Matter of fact, verse 11. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and 11. It says, because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers. So who are the destroyers? Talking about the so-called white man. Because you are destroying the whole goddamn earth. Anything you put your hands to, you destroy. That's why the scriptures tell you his seed is spoiled. Tells you his seed is spoiled. Oh, ye destroyers. What does Esau do? Anytime he goes over to it. Matter of fact, look at Venezuela right now. Their water is tainted. The same type of water they got in Flint, Michigan. You think Esau not behind that, man? A white man's not behind that? But our people still walk around this dumbed down state. And everything is right in front of your face. Listen to that song from our Arrested Development called Tennessee, man. When he was talking to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in that song, man. And he said, all the answers which are in front of me. You know? We're talking for some. Matter of fact, I'm gonna switch speeds real quick. Matter of fact, this is the book of Amos, chapter 8. I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have sworn by the excellency of Jacob, never forget any of their works. All right? So whether it be good or bad, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not going to forget Jacob's work. But we starting with the elect. All right? I'm going to read that again. This is the book of Amos 7. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have sworn by the excellency of Jacob. Surely I will never forget any of their works. Shall not the land tremble for this, and every one mourn that dwelleth therein? So yo, if Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not going to forget of Jacob, it says, shall not the land, matter of fact, let's read it again. It says, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has sworn by the excellency of Jacob. Surely I will never forget their, and it shall rise up holy as a flood shall be cast out and drowned as the flood of Egypt. All right. It says, And this shall come to pass, and that by shall power cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day, and I will turn your feast into mourning, and all your songs into lamentation, and I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins, and baldness upon every head, and I will make it as the morning of an only son, and the end thereof of a bitter day, man. So, yo, all this fun that you niggas out here think y'all doing right now, man, when you talk about lamenting or lamentation, a lamentation and lamenting, that means mourning, all right? Mourning, like somebody that passed away in your family that's supposed to. I'm gonna read that again, man. This is Amos chapter 8 and verse 10. It says, and I will turn your feast into mourning. So niggas out here acting like they feasting, you know? That's like you going to a dinner, you all happy and all that, you know? And then all of a sudden you get a call and you sad. Like you had a birthday party feast and all that for your grandma's 100th birthday or whatever. Then they call like, yo, your mom just died. And you feasting, happy. Then all of a sudden it's gonna turn in the morning. You ain't gonna be able to enjoy that meal no more, man. Into mourning, it says, and I will turn your feast into mourning and all your songs into lamentation. So right now, people out here jamming in the club, listening to their favorite song, you're gonna turn that your favorite song into lamentation. That's woe. That's sadness, man. Like just imagine you playing an upbeat song and all that. Then all of a sudden, a funeral song come on. You know? Because that's what's coming to this place. It says, and I will turn your feasts into mourning and all your songs into lamentation, and I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins. So just like niggas walking around with their fire sense gear and all that, he gonna turn that into sackcloth, man. Which is like cloth, man. You niggas ain't gonna be dressing proud no more, man. Y'all Bashim Yahushua is about to attack, man. He on go. He just falling back. Well, he ain't falling back. He hype as shit. Like I don't even want to. Like I know this thing I was shy, but you got that scrappy dude. And you be like, let me at him. Let me at him. That's how your was shy is, man. He like, yo, dad, let me at these niggas. Let me get at them. For this. It says, and I will turn your feasts into mourning and all your songs into lamentation, and I will bring up. What? And I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins and baldness upon every head. And I will make it as the mourning of an only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day. Verse 11, behold, the day is coming, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right? And yo, the elder from the Lions Den camp hit me the other day, and we was on the phone talking, And it was on the lines of like, yo, he was like, yo, my video ain't playing. And nobody in the camp can get on the videos and shit. So when I hopped on, I'm like, damn, that shit ain't working. So we got kind of charged. We was hyped. Like, yo, this might be it, man. This the family of the word. You know? We like, this the family of the word. Shit about to go down. You know? But we want that thing to come. We hasten for that to come, man. We can't wait for that to come, man. Why? Because we know once that happens, after that, the doors of repentance is shut, and all hell about to break loose, man. You know? Then all hell's about to break loose. They shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro and seek the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall not find it. So once all these things that you've been warned of start happening, and you start seeing the men on the highways and byways, you're going to want to know what's going to happen next. Because you can act like you ain't hearing the words that's being spoken, but you hear every word that's coming out this Bible. It ain't just coming from me, because I'm just a vessel. It's 144,000 men that come out here and speak this word. But when it's all said and done, you're going to be looking for the men, man. Searching for answers. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall not find it. And that day shall the fair virgins and the young men faint for thirst. They that swear by the sin of Samaria and say, Thy God, O deliverer, and the manner of Beersheba delivereth, even they shall fall and never rise again, man. All right? So basically, man, this place is done, man. And once these collect, and you start seeing the men come out here teaching this word, all hell going to break loose, man. And you're going to fear for your lives, man. You're going to fear for your children's lives. And you ain't going to know which way to turn. In the middle of the Lord, or Yahweh Shem Yahushua going to sit back and laugh at you. The word is coming to this place, man. You're going to have niggas that's in churches like, yo, oh, pastor, why is this happening? Because your pastors is lying to you, man. And they've been lying to you. But just because they lift up your spirits and you come in there and give them your money and they lie to you, you receiving their message, you believe in them niggas, man. That's a woman's outfit, man. Fucking faggots, man. Esau always walking around on some freak ass shit, man. All I'm gonna say, man, the RFID microchip is coming. All right? Look at the Romans, man. Them bastards, man. They coming for us, man. It's just like I had that, what's the name? On my wall, we're coming. And that 5-point triangle, Slocket, 5-point star, which is a demonic star, it says we're coming. And guess what? We waiting for you, Esau. You know? And with that, I'm going to say all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rachach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. This truth, honors and salutations, the awesome Seyakim throughout the four corners of the earth, laboring in honesty, sincerity, charity, and in sound doctrine. And death to America. Shalom. The fuck is you looking at?